everyone, and welcome to the Centurion Leadership Battalion podcast, your source of accountability, inspiration, and motivation to become your best and reach your fullest potential every day. Our motto, it's simple: to use our determination to crush our everyday leadership tasks so that we dominate in our delivery of services and products to our clients and achieve victory and personal growth, profitability, and creating environments for those around us to prosper. Let's get this show started.
Welcome back to the Centurion Leadership Battalion podcast. Today, we are talking about core value number 11, create positive environments through positive attitudes. Creating a positive work environment greatly influences employees' attitudes towards their jobs and towards their coworkers. It influences their performance levels, their productivity, and their success. Providing a positive work environment goes far beyond actual spaces we work in, but includes corporate culture and our leadership as well. There are several ways that we can create positive environments from the beginning, but it's also okay to recognize and realize that our work environment now has become a place that is negative, and to then take steps to fix it. Prioritizing a positive work environment from the start starts with the onboarding process. We want our new hires to be excited and eager to join into our mission. We must clearly communicate our values and our mission and our overall goals to these new hires so that they can hop on board with us. We need to cultivate an inclusive environment that fosters growth of others and belonging. We can do this by conducting regular check-ins, and this helps people actually like to come to work and to do better work because they feel involved in the process. 39% of American workers say that regular check-ins are the number one thing that makes them feel happier at the office, according to a recent Ernst & Young survey. When we stop by our employees' desks and ask for opinions, or even remotely send a quick informal survey, that shows that we care, and it shows that we give attention to our employees. And another way we can show care and attention is by following up on any of their concerns that they list during these check-ins. You would be surprised by how these small actions can boost productivity across the organization, regardless of the employee's location, whether it's in-house or remote. Another way that we can create a positive work environment is by encouraging collaboration and communication. We can use dedicated channels for new projects, such as Teams on Microsoft or Slack or any other sort of messaging service. We can include coworkers in the appropriate email chains that creates bonds and teams. When people believe they are working with a team and are part of a team on a project, they are known to work harder and work smarter and work better because they want to contribute. We can post team priorities in a public space for all to reference, like a whiteboard if you're in-house, or a Google Doc, or a Teams document, somewhere where we can see the priorities for our teams and the work that others have been doing. According to McKinsey & Company, companies with a strong, clearly defined identity see anywhere between 60% and 200% higher returns to shareholders. That's because everyone knows and understands the company's primary goals. Developing a strong workplace culture is so important. As stated before with the new hires, it's also important with those who have been on board long enough. Conducting quarterly or even monthly meetings where we go over the goals for the year, where we are, and what we need to do to reach them can help improve productivity. Team members want to be a part of what we're doing or they wouldn't be on our teams. We must remember this and lead from this place. Just because we are in our position and we know what's going on with the goals behind the scenes and we know what's going on with the budget and the timelines doesn't mean everyone else feels in the loop. While we may not be able to give away all the information, we can develop a stronger culture and create a positive environment by hosting meetings to keep others updated and make them feel a part of the team. The next way is by facilitating opportunities for learning. Employees thrive and performance increases when a company becomes a true learning organization that prioritizes professional development. Look for opportunities and ways that you can grow with your team members and work alongside them to learn a new skill or to do something new. What are ways or websites or seminars that you can attend or share with your employees? These are ways that we give them opportunities to grow, and it shows that we are investing back into our employees. We want them to grow. We want them to advance in their roles. There's a Slack quote that says, "Building high-performing teams hinges on the team atmosphere that you cultivate, the physical environment you create, and the relationships you build. If you want to retain your best people, you can't just put them to work. You need to give them something that can often be rare to find, a workplace and work that they find fulfilling." Creating a positive environment may seem like a big task if you have been going down a path of negativity. If you are a new company or a new business, it may seem easy to start from scratch and implement these changes from day one. But it's not impossible if you have been moving down the wrong path to take a break and reignite the fire of a positive work environment. The last section of this core value makes me want to focus a bit on positive attitudes. When you have a positive attitude, it affects the attitudes of others. Just like when you have a negative attitude, it affects the attitudes of others. When you show up to work, when you were stuck in traffic and spilled your coffee and had a bad morning at home, with a negative attitude and a frown on your face and a short response for when a coworker asks a question, it will likely be reflected to you in the responses and engagements you have with others at the workplace. However, when you had a great morning and have a brand new hot coffee in your hand, show up to work in a brand new outfit with a smile on your face, excited and eagerly waiting for the day, and a coworker asks you a question, you're going to respond with positive energy and be excited for that conversation. Even if it is a struggle or a roadblock to reaching a goal, you're going to be in a positive mindset of what are ways that we can handle this? What are we going to do next? And you're going to be eager to tackle it. Our attitudes truly affect the responses and feelings of others. It's so important to check the baggage at the door at the beginning of the day or at the beginning of logging on to work if you work remotely, and showing up as your full and best self so that you can create a positive environment for those around you. I hope that these tips have helped and that you can move forward to creating a more positive environment with your workplace through your positive attitude.